How's it going, everybody? JP here, and we're going to talk some Bates Motel. This is going to be episode 2. Like I said in the first episode, there will be spoilers. I'll most likely be giving away, key things and stuff. It's really hard to talk about a TV show episode by episode and not spoil it. So I'm just going to flat out spoil things. I definitely recommend checking the show out and not watching this video, with the spoilers. Just check the show out on its own. But it is your choice. So if you want to stick around and check out the videos anyway, feel free to. Bates Motel. It's kind of weird because, this is only the second episode, and I kind of already feel like settled into the show, I guess. Like the show is already settled in. But then again, I already know, a basic. I basically know the characters. They are a bit different, but that's probably why it feels, right at home. This episode we are introduced to Dylan, which is Norman Bates' brother or half brother. Norma Bates, Dylan is older, so Norma Bates had him before Norman, obviously, um, and they have different fathers. There is some, definite hate going back and forth between Norma and Dylan. Also, Norman and Dylan. Dylan really seems to really dislike his mother. He even calls her Norma. He really doesn't call her mom. Um, and also, uh, we have Bradley, which is the kind of girl that Norman Bates likes. Probably like the more popular girl in school and stuff. We see that her father is crashes his car and is like completely burnt, which was a pretty surprising. I wasn't expecting that him to be all burnt. So looks like something bad has happened to her father. Some foul play involved, definitely. We also see Norman continuing to read the little pocketbook thing that he found in one of the cabins in the hotel or the motel. That has like the Asian girls like all tied up and weird shit going on with that. We find out a little bit more about that. He ends up the a relationship between the one girl that he met in school with the I forget what it's called, but she has something wrong with her lungs or whatever, and she has to carry around like that oxygen thing. You see a relationship with her starting to grow. She looks like the perfect fit for Norman or whatever. And yeah, they end up kissing or whatever. But they also look into that little pocketbook thing, and it has writing in it, and she translated it. It was in Chinese writing, and it turns out there's some like sex slave thing going on that in the town or whatever, that with these Chinese girls, some creepy ass shit, and they decide the book shows where they like hit a body or something, so they decide to go try to find that out and uncover it. They end up going to the like this out in the woods somewhere by some like mountains and shit, and they end up stumbling across a huge pot field. Which is weird. And they get chased out of there, and so that's something else. Also, we are the guy who raped Norma Bates, and Norman and Norma killed him. The cops found his truck close by to the house or whatever, so the sheriff comes and starts questioning Norma and stuff, but the younger cop or whatever is kind of building a relationship with Norma, so there's something there too. And yeah, he also the younger cop, he starts saying how the town is kind of fake. It's a small town, but everybody seems to be driving around in expensive cars and living in really nice houses and stuff. So you get the sense that there's definitely some underground criminal activity going on in the town, and I'm not sure if I like that, man. It just doesn't. I don't. I'm gonna have to see where it goes. Um, at the end of the episode, you see Norma driving down the road, and there's a body hanging from, some high up thing, and it's on fire. Like, there's something going on in this town. Plus, Bradley's father being burned up earlier in the episode. It's just, I'm not sure how I feel about this, like, marijuana plant, sex slave trafficking, burning people alive, type shit. It just, plus Dylan is met this dude in a like strip club, and he's looking for some work, and some dude asks him if he knows how to use a gun or whatever. So it looks like this town is, has a bunch of secrets, which it's hinted at in the first episode. Um, I'm just not sure if I'm gonna like this criminal underground, crazy shit that they're doing. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Also, another cool key thing that I definitely liked was when Norman went to meet the chick with the oxygen tank. I think her name's Emma. I'm pretty sure. When he went to meet her at her father's shop, her father is a taxidermist, so we all know Norman is is known for his taxidermy skills. So that's interesting. I like stuff like that. That's cool. Throwing that out there in episode 2. I'm probably gonna eventually go into that more. Yeah, but I do like the show. It's pretty cool. It's just there's certain things that I'm not sure about yet, but who knows? It could be great. Describing it to somebody who hasn't seen it, it probably sounds like, wait, this is Psycho? This is Norman Potfield's sex trafficking slave shit. Um, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Um, Still kind of getting used to the modernization of it and stuff, but it's not too bad. Getting a little bit used to it a little bit more. Um, and yeah, there's definitely another big thing that happened was Dylan called Norma out on how Norman's father died. And so like I said, she had a weird reaction in episode 1. She definitely probably had something to do with that. Um, and they was able to buy the hotel with or the motel with and the house and the car with the insurance money. So definitely some stuff there. um, Norman Bates is I'm starting to like this character more and more. He the actor, he definitely kind of has that weirdness to him, and the kind of eerie vibe. um, and you can definitely see that the mother and Norma Bates and Norman Bates's relationship. You can definitely see, the underlining stuff or whatever. Norma Bates goes to change her shirt in his room, and he, looks at her weird. So there's some like weird sexual stuff going on there, and he definitely I would probably say that Dylan is like the most normal character in the Bates family or whatever. And but this town's pretty weird. It's kind of a weird town. It does have a little eerie feel to it, I guess. So I'm interested to seeing where this show's gonna go, because it's definitely being its own thing. Um, so I guess that's it on episode 2. Pretty solid episode, not as strong, not as big of an impact as the first episode, obviously, but definitely interested to see where it's going. Not so crazy about the whole uh, criminal activity shit that I was saying, but um, who knows? I might get into it. So yeah, that's it, guys. Episode 3 next week. See you then.